What is up, guys? Welcome back to a brand new Pokemon Go news alert. Today we have quite a bit to talk about from a recent interview HANKE had with a website called Recode. Let's get right into it. So first off, let's talk about what you probably read in the title and the reason why you're probably watching this video: PvP. So we all want a player versus player system. We all want to be able to battle our friends, trade with our friends, basically interact with the person standing right next to us. Unfortunately, in Pokemon Go right now, you can't really do that. Now, it's a little odd that they'd mention this because in the past they said that PvP would never actually be in Pokemon Go, that it went against what they were told that they could do from the Pokemon Company International. So it actually is really awesome that they actually entertain the idea now. They mentioned that it's something they talk about internally quite often, and it was actually mentioned at a press conference not too long ago, so it's definitely in their minds. Now, of course, they haven't mentioned any time frame on it or when it could possibly come out, but it's definitely something they're talking about, so we might hear more about it in the future. They also briefly mentioned trading, and that's pretty fantastic, again, because trading is something that we're going to be able to do face to face with someone standing right next to us. That's really awesome. I'm really excited for trading. I hope they don't screw it up by making it monetized. I hope it's just something you can do with a friend standing right next to you. You just trade your Pokemon and that's it. But I guess they could mess it up if they really wanted to. I don't think they will, but it is possible. Of course, as most of us probably expected, there weren't very many details to talk about as far as a PvP system or the trading system goes. Just that the trading system is being worked on and a PvP system is possible. Another thing that he mentioned that I think is just absolutely fantastic is that they want to put more features in the game that encourage people to cooperate with one another. Again, making it so the person standing next to you can actually interact with you in some way. I have a feeling that there are most likely going to be events where you have to have a decent sized group of people to be able to take on the event, and that's going to attract a lot of people from a lot of places. They actually also mentioned events in some capacity, saying that they do think that they're going to host events, that they just want to make sure that they can support the sheer amount of people that are going to show up to them. They also mentioned that the projection as far as how many people they thought would play the game at the peak amount was eclipsed within the first 2 weeks, which is absolutely insane. Finally, they also plan on adding content to the game for 4 years into the future, so they plan on adding updates and adding new features and everything for 4 years. This means that our theories on how often they plan on adding Pokemon actually are probably about right, and that they have a lot of other features that they're going to add over time. Now, the thing is that this has become sort of a cash cow for Niantic, for the Pokemon Company International, and for Nintendo, so it might actually go longer than that. On the App Store, there's actually a top grossing apps category, and if you take a look at it, Pokemon Go has been at the top in the #1 spot for over 70 days. Unfortunately, it's actually dropped to the second spot. Clash Royale just took the #1 spot from them, but it actually has the second highest streak of days being in the #1 spot ever. It's made a lot of money though, so what I'm getting at is that I do think that they are going to support it for longer than 4 years. Obviously, Niantic could have things that they're working on the side. They could have other projects they want to work on as well, but I do think Pokemon Go is going to be the focus for at least 4 years, like they just said, possibly longer, which means a whole lot of awesome content for me to make videos on that I hope you guys enjoy. And yeah, guys, that's gonna be about it for this one. Hope you have a fantastic day. I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, drop me a like and maybe subscribe to the channel if you want to see more Pokemon Go content in the future. And until the next one, peace.